Okay, we're back. Backer than ever before. We are backed up. I think. We got Shmooey Magooey in the chat. Longtime fan. We got Gata Tacos in the chat. Longtime fan. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Trying to see if I can tweet this. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty not feeling too good. It's one of those days, I guess. So I'm probably gonna keep this one short. Consider this another mini-sode, I guess. Hopefully later in the week we'll have something more substantial if I feel better. But I think we're just gonna jump straight into requests this time around. We're gonna keep it nice and slow, I suppose. Not much else to talk about, considering my energy and output tonight. But let me try to tweet this, because that's always a problem, I noticed, first and foremost. Twitter does not like Twitch links, I suppose. I guess we'll call this like a mini stream. Under the weather? I'll say that. Under the weather. Mini draw request and Q&A. I suppose I'll call it that. I need to start attaching pictures to this to capture the masses. Me do small live show for small people. Yeah, that's what I should do. Maxxis under the weather. I kind of like that. Me Maxxis under the weather. Mini draw stream. Short stream, I'll call it. I guess like a short stream of urine. Haha, bathroom humor, I suppose. Let's see if the Twitch link will work this time. If not, I'll just, I guess, use my desktop for it. It might work. We'll see. It immediately rejected it for no reason at all. It didn't even try. Ugh. Okay. Let me tweet this on my browser real quick. Can't have shit on the internet. You know me. I use a Pornhub exclusive browser, so I need to make sure. You know, my passwords aren't shared. You know me. I'm just a pervert. Also, like the SimCity tracks. I just found this recently. It's like this remastered SimCity, I guess album. It's really nice. This soundtrack is a banger more than it has a right to be. It's by Soyo Oka, I think. Same person that did the Mario, Super Mario Kart soundtrack. I'm in love with these, for sure. Like, they sound like I don't know, for some reason, like, it has a really Mother feel to it. They're like long lost Earthbound B-sides that Hip Tanaka didn't finish. But, so, like, I guess SimCity and Earthbound always had the same kind of energy to me, as far as Super Nintendo classics go. I guess I'll copy and paste it. I thought you can get the draft. Oh, you can. Okay. Oh, your drafts on your phone are different from the ones. That's kind of stupid. The drafts on your phone are different from the ones on your desktop. Whatever. Anyway, brainstorm your requests, and yeah, we'll hang around for like a half hour probably. Like, I really am trying to keep it brief. There's a lot going on this week, so I want to make sure I'm well and energized for it. Anyway, how you guys are doing Monday night? It's July. How did we get here? What happened in June? What did we do in June? I've been all over the place. I've been everyone's chauffeur, I think, as of late. So I've been trying to deal with that. I need to stop driving. I have to just completely submit to my artist archetype and just not drive. All the best artists I know, they can't drive or they're unable to drive. Or if they do drive, they don't drive well. So I need to be one of those three, I think. Yeah, I'll get there. Anyway, I think I tweeted it. It probably went through, maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, what you guys got for me? I'm checking the chat out now. It's only a few of you because I didn't put the tweet up, but I'm glad you guys are here. You guys are the core essentials. Waiter, more Game Galaxy art. You want to request tired Maxxis? I guess we can tackle both in those two comments. Maxxis is tired. Maybe this will be my PNG tuber, because he's just like me for real. Pride Month is over. We must now go back to Mother Earth. Yeah, seriously. Oh wait, speaking of, I gotta change the hashtag. We are not deving right now. We are arting. Gotta make sure that's seen. Just arting. Yeah. Pride Month is over. I think that's what it said. That's what it is. I think the heterosexuality is killing me. Literally. I wish I could have done more though. But the events I did frequent, they were pretty nice, I'd say. Hopefully there's a Pride Month extension this summer, because I'm not done. I want to keep my party going. What did you do for the Pride community? Ask yourself that. Yeah, I see your request, Schmoonmin Magooey. We'll get to it. We'll get to it for sure. Oh yeah, I remember the specific music on the first Maxxis stream. Yeah, I used Village a lot in the first few streams. That was like, man, was that like a year ago? Has it been that long, guys? How long have we been doing this? A year? It's crazy. Didn't seem that long ago, but I guess we took a break for a while. Winter usually aren't my best months, so I think that's pretty appropriate. Man, yeah, July or August, yeah. Summer 2023. We've been at this for a year. We gotta do something for the occasion. Gotta get some birthday cake for the Twitch stream. And I still don't have an affiliate status. I'm working on it. I just have to Twitch 7 days a week, or 7 days a month. So maybe we'll pick up the pace at some point. That's why I guess I was aiming for 2 streams a week if possible. See what that's like. Zayko's in the chat. Hey Zayko, excuse me. What are you up to? Did you hear the news? Pride Month is over. We're all sad. I'm sad. Yo, mama. Hey, my mother is very prideful. I'll have you know. But yeah, not much else to talk about. I'm not feeling that great, so we're just taking it easy tonight with the ambitious projects I have lined up. But no, I'm here to chat and chill with you guys for a minute. Gonna wrap up probably around 8:45 or 9, probably 9. Give some people time to pour in. Maxxis is an artist now, apparently. This is me at my tablet, for real, for real. And he has an extra long pencil because I'm not moving that hand. But yeah, no, I mean, what is there to look forward to this month, really? You got 4th of July coming up if you're an American. For the overseas guys, you're very lucky. I'm very much in holiday fatigue, so I could live without it. But I don't know, I might go see some fireworks or something. I slept in the last couple years for 4th of July, so I hope it's something substantial. Maxxis, to celebrate the end of Pride Month, can we get more Game Galaxy lesbians? I think we can do that. I think we can fit that in. I think I figured out the design for the Cyan character, finally. Finally I can add more context to what I want to do with her. Maybe I can get some feedback while I'm in here. Because, like, the thing is, I wanted to keep, like, a unique piece of, like, winter wear for every member. Like, Maxxis has the Ushanka. And, you know, Biz has the beanie. So I think I might have something for her everyone will enjoy. On top of her being a lesbian. Pride Month Memorial. And Max is super down in the dumps, so I'm just going to have his head smushed right here. His hat too, I think. He is just not having it tonight, man. He is feeling his feelings. He's gonna cry in the shower after the stream and listen to Drake and ask where it all went wrong. Can we have Peepa art? Who is Peepa? Is that one of your characters? Schmoonmin? Yeah, he is not feeling it. This is me, IRL, right now. Ushanka and all. Anyway, let's move that to the side and tackle the next one, I suppose. The Gam is grumpy. Yeah, you're telling me. Yeah, I'm going back and forth with the chat. I'm missing a lot because of the feedback, I suppose. Maxxis, do you think we can get tweets for a few hours before streams for us Europeans waiting for 2 a.m. to check if there's a stream today? Yeah, you want a warning? I should probably do that. Now that I have a set audience, I suppose, with each stream I do, even the spontaneous ones, I gotta give more warning, for sure. You guys deserve better. I'm sorry to hear. You guys are really suffering. You have no reason to put up with me. Alright, let's see if we can tackle your little... You love this little robot character of yours, don't you? This reminds me of Robot Boy. He deserves another color than red, I suppose, for this person. But yeah, no. I think better announcements that aren't like, I guess, 5 minutes before or after the stream begins would be pretty nice. I'll honestly try to abide by that. So thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, any quality of life stuff, I'm always open for as far as like feedback and critique goes. So, you know, don't hold your tongue. I'm gonna see if I can tackle this. Kind of reminds me of like, yeah, Robot Boy or Kirby, which was it was a European show on Cartoon Network, I think. So there you go. There's your Europe representation there. I don't. Hopefully you can forgive me for the months of spontaneous 2 a.m. streams. Maybe I'll return the favor one of these days. Whenever I have time to stay up, we'll do a stream at 2 a.m. So you have a positive daytime, midday experience. So yeah, and then all the Europeans can ask the questions, and all the Americans can feel crappy. I believe in equality over here. We try to, you know, even the odds out, you know. You know. I gotta stop with the you knows, you know. I'm better than that. I'm an artist. Oh, it's a Robot Boy character. Well, there you go. I guess that's why it looks so similar. I might have pointed that out a while ago, because like the resemblance is so obvious. But I'm not mad. Like Robot Boy, that's a good-looking show. I don't remember watching it. That was a little past my time when I was watching Cartoon Network, but still, it's pretty good. I guess now that I'm looking at the like arms and like the structure of the design, it does remind me of my life as a teenage robot as well. So it's a little bit of Jenny Wakeman in there too. You know what, Schmoonmin Magooey, why don't you try to make your own original character, and then we'll make a request of that someday. That's your homework assignment. I expect it on my desk next week. Can you draw Kumatora next? I can do that. Unless there's another request, I'll scroll through the chat, make sure I didn't miss any. I'm not paying attention as much as I should. Art thou EST? Yes, I am. I am in the Philadelphia area, so definitely East Coast here. But I will try my best to accommodate for all time zones in the world. We'll see. Yeah, Ken, I'm kind of feeling the design here. It's really easy to execute. Maybe because I haven't really cartooned this hard in a while, with all this stuff I'm doing in the meantime. Do I want to do this? Okay, no. I'm gonna keep the legs like this. Kind of like a Powerpuff Girl almost in a way. Yeah, it's a very centric, 2000 centric style. That's why I'm a fan of drawing this, I think. Yeah, if a cartoon is graphic, I'm all for it. It's pretty refreshing compared to something like Oddity, for example, which like it's a little more structured. I try to abstract the designs as much as possible, but yeah, it's always like a lot of studying and in betweening. Mostly because I'm replicating an older Hanna-Barbera 70s style, so it's not exactly my ideal comfort zone. It was also a notoriously bad era for cartooning. You know, not a lot of freedom. You had to like stick to the model sheets. You can't really. I mean, you can have goofy faces, but they weren't like cartoony goofy. There was like an executive measure of goofy, so you kind of have to work that cheesiness in as well. Very, very weird times. But hey, you worked with a suit and a tie back then, and you probably could have had a house and a wife and kids, and you know, made a living off of funny money. So that's not so bad either compared to the hellhole we're in now. Let me stop getting political. Don't go to art school, guys. Get a trade. I'll say that. Live the dream. I can't. Oh, the Gam Galaxy lesbians. See, look at me. Blame my sickness, not me. Well, that could be for the grand finale, I suppose. But yeah, I got you guys. Don't worry. All right, here's your little Reebii character. Hope it bodes well. I tried to draw her facing up, so did as much as I can here. Please, no bully. Yeah, cool character. Anyway, screen cap this post. I'm moving on to the next one. On to the next. On to the next. Also, do you title your streams? I don't even like bother archiving the damn thing because I don't think I've made a stream yet worth saving. Really, maybe the 8-hour stream back in December. But I don't know. Definitely sooner than later for sure. Now that we're getting more oddity updates, I think it'll be nice to archive like the breakdown streams. Those are important, I suppose, for lack of a better word. And by important, I mean it's worth the fans, you know, chipping in on that because I think it's fun to really see the first-hand wave of comments and going over what the fans think to help encourage more updates. Have you considered archiving them to YouTube? I'll probably just start dual streaming, so it has a permanent home on YouTube. That'd be nice. So we can make that work, I think. Yeah, YouTube will definitely have more use sooner than later as well. So again, this summer is going to be, yeah, a lot of housekeeping will be had. I might take a week or so off to do it, but it'll be for the better, for sure. Same way we kind of upgraded with the interface, we'll be upgrading with like more, I guess, Maxxis brand stuff. Anyway, this was the character I had in mind for like Cyan. If you remember, we were trying to tackle a Cyan character. Like that was the last step for the Power Rangers squad I had. So tell me what you think of this. Like an Eskimo type of hood. Think ice climbers, I suppose. And have her little head poke out. And like I kind of wanted to give her like glasses or goggles. I guess goggles would work. And then she kind of has her goggles strapped on because she's a nerd. Oh man, this game over sounding theme here. It's really heavy-handed, huh? I'm telling you, SimCity hits so hard, more than it should. But yeah, she's like the shyer one of the group, but she deals with like heavy weaponry, more or less. That's like the dichotomy I have in mind. So she deals like with a minigun. She lugs that around, and she has a knack for, you know, blood. Not like anything edgy. She just likes the thrill of battle and warfare. But otherwise, she's pretty reserved and stammery. I should add some hair to her too. What do you think? I want to have hair poke out for the females. So I think we'll try to work that in. Oh no, is that all of the soundtrack? I gotta put this on repeat or something. Here we go. But yeah, what do you guys? I'm trying to gesture this out as much as possible. I have to get the neck right too. She's like super tall too, like the lankier one of the group. Eskimo Santa hat works. Hey, I didn't even think about that. Like have a beanie at the end? Maybe? Something like that. Is that what you're thinking? I indeed have an art request if you take those. Yeah. Throw your requests in the chat and I'll get around to it. We're gonna, I guess, tackle this Gam Galaxy request first, I suppose. Add more hair? Maybe I can add hair to the sides. I want to kind of have it jut out. Yeah, because like for reference, there's a... Let me see if I can find a proper reference around here. Yeah, because for Gam Galaxy, right? Reebii has... Reebii is the red one. Just for clarification, she has this like hair poking out. Because like her hat doesn't cover much. So I kind of want to capture something like that. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. I cannot find the turnaround for this freaking character. Here it is. I found it. It's over. See, look at all that hair she has, you know. And all these aliens kind of have like black poofy afro hair as well. So I want to make sure that's, you know, abided by, so to speak. I don't know. I've been trying to catch all your streams, says Zyko, but it's been difficult for me because the time you stream, I'm so busy in the morning. Oh man. Most streamers start at 3 a.m. in Australia. Ugh, man, I'm so sorry for you. Greetings from America. I was joking, but that might be a serious like thing at some point. Like we'll do like a strictly European-centric stream. We're gonna make it as British as possible. I'm choosing Britain because that intrigues me the most. I think one of my first streamers were from the UK too, and like they made it clear because like how they stayed up late for the stream as well. We're gonna watch like Doctor Who and everything else stereotypically racist that I'm saying right now. Hey, I mean, it's Independence Day in a few days. I gotta be patriotic, right? Put on a British accent in the Yorp stream. Bloody hell, get off it. It kind of helps. I just watched Harry Potter for the first time in since like forever, I think. I don't think I've actually watched Harry Potter consciously. I watched it when I was a kid, but I finally marathoned like the first 3 movies a while ago. This weekend. I loved it. I loved it. I feel like I missed part of my childhood there. So yeah, I am feeling pretty British, I guess by extension. Is that what it's called, the roadman accent? I just thought it was like every British person. I don't know. I know like some accents are different than others, depends where you're at. I suppose the same in America. Yeah, as Americans, yeah, we really take for granted like how different we are within our own country. Anyway, here's like the minigun, I suppose I would give her. I'm gonna try to speedrun this now. I haven't like made a proper design for said minigun. I'm just going off of like my vague memory of Team Fortress 2 when I was a wee lad. But it would probably look something like this. I like caricaturing weapons and seeing how I can simplify them. But yeah, once she starts blasting weapons, she gets so excited. That's the duality, I suppose. It's definitely more roadman than stereotypical English. I see. I apologize for my ignorance. We will do better next time in the European stream. But yeah, something like this. We'll workshop it a bit more. But yeah, I'll let you know if I come up with the final design. Alongside more Gam Galaxy developments. I think we might have an idea after all on what to do with it. But you know, I'll run it by you guys later when I have a more concrete presentation for it. Oh, that being said, somebody wanted some lesbian action? Oh my god. I'll just have Reebii, I don't know. Give Cyan here a mom hug. And she's like freaking out, like, Zoink Scoob, why are you holding me like this? I don't know. This is so weird. And Reebii's cool with it because she's confident in her sexuality, her alien sexuality. I have no idea if this will be the actual dynamic between these two, but we're rolling with this headcanon for now because I have nothing better. Yeah, this story is definitely in its infancy. But yeah, we'll have more soon, I'm sure, at some point. I just got to tackle all the queue of work I have so far. I don't want to feature creep myself. Hey, if you're an aspiring storyteller or artist and you know, you're going solo with your own projects, make sure you finish your projects. A lot of artists get stuck and they either become baristas at Starbucks because they don't finish their projects. Make sure you see your idea all the way through. I know I'm on the talk because there's a video game 16 years in the making that still isn't finished, but hey, do as I say, not as I do. There we go. And Reebii's like love struck and she's like surprised, I guess. Like, oh man, my hero. You're such a brave lesbian stud or something. I don't know. I'm totally making a mockery out of Pride Month with this, but we're having fun here. There's no judgment. I do my best to help out small artists. There you go. Reebii just kind of hooks up with all the ladies, yeah. That's my headcanon right there. Just total girl boss energy, like she gets what she wants, you know? I am the worst sketch artist of all time. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm not even sure what the rest of her body looks like, so I'm gonna roll with it. I'm trying not to do an upskirt of Reebii here. Not that like she could have an upskirt, I don't think. She's I don't know, she's not, there's not a lot there. They're just like black ink blot legs. I think we're good. No fan service for you guys, sorry, except for the lesbian content that I make exclusively in the stream and not in the actual canon media. I don't care. If people interpret them as whatever, I really don't mind. They're aliens. They can literally be anything. So I think we're beyond that in the distant alien future, whatever that is. There we go. Well, okay, well, there's our Pride Month finale right there. Yeah, definitely have to workshop this design, though. Make her look more alien and frog-faced like the others. But we'll see. Fruity women are so cool. Alright, that's fun. We're having fun now. Okay. I see request, Nico. We'll get to that right after, what was it, Kumatora? I guess we're doing Kumatora. I can do Kumatora. It's been a while since I drew her, but I pick up the pace as much as I can when it comes to her. She's an interesting one because she doesn't really have her design's all over the place between Smash Brothers and the new plushie from the Hobonichi shop, which is like completely different from what we see in Smash. If only we had canonical artwork, but it is what it is. We'll see what we can do here. I'll have her busting out a PSI technique. Yeah, I always took her Smash render as her canon design. I still do too. I like her Smash design the best, as far as like how she looks there. But yeah, and her new plushie, it doesn't seem like they take from that at all. So like they kind of did their own thing, which is weird. Same for Klaus, I guess. But like at least we have Duster. We can like figure out what he's supposed to look like. Still wish there was official artwork. It's weird how Nintendo game didn't do that. Are those 5 fingers? I'm trying my best here. Yeah, no, her Smash render is like a definitive look for me still. I headcanon it. What PSI technique I'm doing? I'm not sure. I guess we'll say it's Starstorm. I gotta play Mother 3 one of these days again. It's been a few years. I used to have yearly Earthbound Mother 3 playthroughs. So like the way how the game works is like internally burned into my head. Very useful information. Where can I learn more about Game Galaxy, you say? Well, I'm still working on my portfolio website, which will have more about it. But yeah, character profiles should be up sooner than later. Hopefully this month. I've been going back and forth with building my website because work and other matters have gotten in the way. In the meantime, there's a film on it. I had a film. I made it a while ago, based on one of the characters. You can look up on Vimeo, I think. It's on Vimeo. I should put it on YouTube sooner or later. But yeah, it's a pet project I'm working on about aliens. Basically, Mega Man in space. You might get a kick out of it if you're a fan of old 80s video games like Pac-Man and Mappy. Kind of borrows from that aesthetic. But if you're a fan of sci-fi in general, I think you'll like it. So. I'm using no reference for her hair. I'm just guessing it looks like this from based off her Smash design. So if I get it wrong, please forgive me. But, you know, who knows what's accurate at this point when it comes to her. But yeah, Mother 3, that is definitely my go-to comfort game. Really easy to pick up and play. As a Mega Man fan, I approve it. Yeah, that's kind of where the idea originally started. Back when I thought I was interested in making games, and I don't know, maybe it'll still happen in some form or fashion. If I made a game out of it, it would be a vertical slice. It would be like a level or two to prove its concept. But I'm interested in telling a story in some other alternative means. But there's more info on that later. But I guess in the context of a stream, we just workshop it, and play around with it, ask the Maxers what works and what doesn't. And, you know, they've been extremely helpful so far. So, yeah, feel free to ask questions about it whenever I get around to a stream focused on it in the future. Yeah. So there's many other personal projects to showcase in the near future, and some are in relation to original animation, some other fan projects. Sometimes it's indie dev related, or we just come in here, do some draw requests, and fuck around, you know? So there's definitely a lot to tackle, a lot of potential. Here's your Starstorm, I suppose. I have no idea what Starstorm looks like in Mother 3. It's been that long, so we're just going with generic star pattern here. I think it works though. Try to add some runway to those hands to justify the weird space I put myself in here. Cool. Yeah, I'm calling this quits. And Zyka, you had your own little request, I think. Let's see here. Let me scroll up and see what you had for me. They're a character from a webcomic I absolutely love. I'm just not sure if seeing a specific pose helps out, but let me know, because I like making things easy for others. Well, let's see your webcomic character real quick. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, this is an interesting one. They made a character turn around for a webcomic. That's interesting. Yeah, we can work with this. Looks like a simple anthropomorphic character. So we can try to max it up. I have no idea if this is in character for them, but we're gonna roll with it because we're just doing requests. I'm gonna do one more after this, and then we'll wrap up, I think. Feeling a little bit better, but I still need my beauty rest, you know? You know. There it is again. I didn't think webcomics were still kicking. It seems like the new medium at this point is, I guess, funding your project to be an animated short on YouTube. I'm seeing a lot of good indie animated projects now, so not sure if Game Galaxy will fall into that category, but that's the best case scenario, I suppose. Just want to tell my story in a non-boring format, and it's a slippery slope if it's a webcomic. You got to be a special kind of weird and funny. I don't think I'm all there for it. Not to undermine myself. It's just I don't do comics much. But if the offer was on the table, I'd definitely try. Yeah, pretty simple character. I like it. I'll give it a look one of these days. I gotta read more anyway. So I think that's partially why I am not qualified to work on any comics, because gotta work on my fiction literacy. There we go. Oh, and I forgot the tail, of course. Foolish me. Seems like they have a sword too. I am not going to play with that though. That's a dangerous weapon and I don't endorse. I'm kidding. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Thanks. I made sure a request was a simple design. Hey, you guessed right, for sure. What else we have here? SimCity soundtrack kind of makes you nostalgic. Wow. Are we at that point? That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the village theme really does have a special place in my heart, so I like sticking by it. Yeah, for sure. Do you think we still have time for one last request? Yeah, for sure. Got a tacos, we'll give it to you. What do you have for me? Make it simple. Or make it extremely complicated. Give me a high-end Vincent van Gogh piece. I'm kidding. Please don't. I need my beauty rest, so whatever you have in store, let's go for it. Make it extremely complicated and make the stream last 8 more hours. We got to do a long stream at some point, for sure. Again, those are fun. Hey, the Christmas stream was only trauma because Travi decided to ignorantly stumble and beef it on that sanctuary boss. Not me. It was Travi. It was out of my hands. Totally Travi's fault. This is an interesting design right here. What do we call this? Wowie Zowie. Man, talk about simple, huh? We're gonna roll with this as much as possible. I don't know what this is, but we gotta roll with it now. This is like some weird clown design. Some like weird gesture character. We'll just do my silly interpretation of it because there's no way I'm going to replicate the insanity here. Is that a masquerade mask? I don't know, like a Mardi Gras mask? I have no idea. I'm trying my best to digest this. I'm just gonna turn up the insanity as much as I can, actually. Did you make this, sir? You gave me no context. Oh, I see. Wowie zowie zowie mama. Zyko says, I forgot to add earlier, but yeah, webcomics are definitely such an underrated medium, or at least I think they deserve 100% more attention than they get. Yeah, it's a different world now. I would say like maybe late 2000s, 2010s. That's definitely where webcomics peaked, but I think just the attention span is, I don't know, petered out since then, so to speak. So I think yesterday's webcomic fans are now just looking for Netflix and chill shows, or indie animation, I suppose, in I guess an independent context. It's a shame. Webtoon's doing its best to keep it alive. And I've been thinking more and more, which is why I'm hesitant with executing Game Galaxy, of like how I would tell the story. Like, I'm trying to, I don't know, I have this idea in my mind to integrate animation with the webcomic, if it's a webcomic, or maybe it'll be something along the lines of an MS Paint adventure where it's interactive. Yeah, it takes some visual thinking to proceed to the next portion of the story, to make it as gamey as possible, to set the mood. But it might be a little too high concept, and I might just keep it into a story with animated elements here and there. We'll see. Gotta stir up the fan interest first, but that's why I'm keeping it low-key as much as possible, to see what else we can do with it. This is a wild design. I do not approve. Look at those wild arms. We're just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna have fun. These Mickey Mouse looking ass gloves and these noodle limbs. What is this, a CalArts character? I don't know. And then have the, I guess, boots fly off over here. I'm just having fun. I don't know. I am on a low battery at this point. But I think we fulfilled your request, legally speaking, so not mad at it. Hope you aren't either. Hope this suffices. There we go. This will have to do. This was the most intimidating design ever. This was some Garden of Bonbon shit, as far as I'm concerned. But nah, that was fun. Wowie zowie indeed. But yeah, I think we're pretty set here. That was fun. That was fun for sure. Thanks for streaming, Maxxis. Thanks for coming in on such short notice, like always. And yeah, we were just chilling here. Not much else to look forward to. But yeah, you guys take care, and hopefully I catch you later in the week when I feel better, and we can tackle, you know, the greater projects we have in mind going on here in this Maxxis world, whether it be Game Galaxy or Oddity or anything else for the YouTube channel. But we'll keep you up to date for sure. You guys take care, and you know, get your rest, and Europeans will have something for you at an appropriate time slot. I can assure that. We'll get to it. All right. Love you guys. See ya. How do I turn this thing off?